Well, do you suppose that today we can actually accomplish a task that we set out to do? I'm hoping so, because we need to get things done. So here we go. All right, welcome back. If you haven't seen my videos before, I'm Ross the Oliver Man, and today we're gonna finish servicing this because I got the rest of the filters, see? So I think I got everything I need handily close by. I guess it's kind of dealer's choice too where we want to start. I think we'll start with the fuel filter and get that out of the way. I have some fuel here. Hopefully I can fill the new filter and change it out, and then, you know, a few pumps of the old primer and it should be good to go. But that's what we're going to start with, and we'll see how that goes. All right, you. Let's come off of here. Let's see. We want to go this way. Lucy. Alright. Yeah, it's gonna drip a little. Happens when they get old. They drip a little bit at the end. It's okay though. Oh, is this one gonna run the whole time? I don't remember. It might. Has it got enough of a... Here I am, not prepared again. And I could be helping myself. Let's do this. It might be... I forgot about that. That it actually has a sort of like a siphon going. So... that's cool. We can let it sit here and fill up this filter. That's going to take mucho time, but it beats making a mess, or more of a mess, I should say, because we know we're going to make a mess. We got plenty stuff to keep our gasket wet. And just let this fill on up there. Oh, we're coming along. It's amazing how easy this is working. And it didn't want to work that day in the field, but maybe the fuel tank was probably more empty. I bet the reason we're having so much success is it's got about a half a tank of fuel in it. So, gravity, see, is probably working in our favor. But that's cool, you know. There we go. I think we're full. Huh. That went much simpler than the last time I remember doing that. Interesting. Alright, well, that was fun. Now we need a rag to wipe off the fuel off of our hands. Oh, let's wipe this off too. Nice and clean. There's a little bit of fuel. Okay, whatever. Now we're getting too particular. I know. Alright, so that was fun. Now I guess we'll drain the Earl into our bucket and get our two filters off, which are kind of buried up under there. So should have probably done that first so we didn't have a fuel mess right there, but hey, live and learn. So yeah. Now this has like a skid plate, see? So you got to go up through this hole, see? And then that's how you get the oil out, see? So yeah. Damn, we can get it. And this is also odd, because, or at least it is to me, because it uses an inch. Most of your Olivers use 1 1/8, but of course this is a Caterpillar, so yeah, it makes sense that it would be different. And I don't know if they thought that inch was just a nice round number, or what made them do that. And I think that it will hit through this hole right, but I might be wrong. I don't remember. That's not too bad oil condition. I've just changed it a year ago or so. Not 10 years ago, like that air filter in the 1855. But yeah, we'll let that drain. And then we'll get to working on the filters. What fun. There, see them tucked up under there, all nice there, like that there? See, that would be tight, so we want to go this direction. And I don't think that there's any one way better than the other. I think actually I start far, like take them off in this order and then put them back on so you can get the empty space. You know what I'm saying. Oh, this is gonna make a mess too. Okay, should have thought of that. Not thinking. Okay, that's fine. We didn't need to keep it nice and clean. That's okay. We're gonna burn a tire for Greta anyway, so. Yeah. Okay, yep, sure. Good. There we go. Yeah, that's nice. Dirty black oil all over you. Sand. Yeah. This is not cancer causing at all. I'm getting covered with stuff too. Isn't that handy? Okay. A lot of dirt on those filters. Okay. Now, did we make sure that I really feel like I want to wipe that off. So I gotta get myself in a better position to make that happen. Okay. I don't think, well, we'll just leave it there. I don't think a lot of my life. I don't think. I mean, you try to do it right, and it just is a chore, you know? I think while I'm down here, I'm gonna go ahead and slap that old drain plug back in up there, that deal there. It looks pretty well done. Dripping. Maybe just a very fine stream. So we'll put that up in there. Yeah. Okay, good. That's cool. We're making it happen. We're making it happen. Yeah. Well, that seems nice and tight. Good and tight. Yeah. It's good and tight. Okay. Let's get up. What do you say? Oh, I tell you. Go back down to the ground. Okay. Now, filters. We're gonna lube up our rubber rings. We're gonna reach up in there. Get them both on in there. Look in there. Yep. Okie doke. And I'll do this like that. Ouch, that kind of hurt. Not gonna lie, I think it cut into my finger, but that's fine. We don't need to worry about that. We don't need to worry about that. Dip the bloody sore finger into the dirty oil. That makes it easier for the doctors. Yep. Get up in there. Get up in there, yeah. suppose while we're here, I'll point this out. These manifolds are cracking bad. And it's a bit, somebody has apparently attempted repair on them before. I would like to find another set of these. However, the last time I looked, I did not come up fruitful in that endeavor. You see how they are made differently, where they both come down and then they terminate at a flange back here. There's all different styles of these manifolds. Some of them, they come to the center, but I need this kind that goes to the end. You know, I might even be able to refab and use, I think the marine ones are made, I don't know. I really don't want to do that though. I'd like to find a set like this. So if you know where to find them, if they still make them, because I think you can still get a reman or a whatever 3208 in a crate. So, you know, maybe they still make these parts. But yeah, if you know where those are, let me know, because I could use them. Now, we have to come to this side, which is where our Earl filler is. And we need to get some Earl. And I don't remember how much this one takes, but I'll just bring a case down here, and surely that will be enough to get us going. It's probably 10 quarts also, because a lot of the old diesel engines took that much, but we'll see. Holy cannoli. Remember when I said I was going to bring 3? I lied. I brought 2. I got 2 hands, so 2 made more sense. So we're going to try it. I don't think I can get all of this one without a funnel, but you can get some, and that's all that matters. I could probably do much more better if I took the side panel off, but who wants to do all that? They're kind of fragile because they're made of fiberglass, see? And the heat and vibration don't do them any favors. So, the more you can leave them alone, the better, I believe, anyway. Now at least we got oil in it, so if it accidentally starts up for some strange reason magically, after I drop dead from a heart attack any second, then at least the auctioneer won't ruin the motor on the first turn. It's just pounding right along there. Come on, baby doll. Come on. Take it all. Got it a little wet around the edges. I'll have to go get that third one, and then we'll see what our situation is. I don't even know if I still got my paper towel. Need to get that back too. Okay. Alrighty. Let's see here. We need a little more. Probably a lot of more. Let's take a look here. Give it a minute to kind of percolate down. And then we'll ignore our own advice and just pull out the stick. I don't know if we can get an accurate count here. Okay, we have, I would say we're full. I think when the oil's clean, it's really hard to tell. But you have to remember too that our filters are empty. So we need to be more than very difficult to tell. You look at it one way and I think one thing, and you look at it the other way and I think something else. So I think we're gonna give her a start, and then we'll come back and top it off, because it is not where it needs to be yet, I don't think. So get you out of there. We'll come back around here. I'm just doing great keeping this cab clean, you know. Excellent job. Put you there. Maybe I can start it from the ground and run myself over. I mean, save myself a step. Well, the buzzer went out, so that means oil pressure is happening. We'll let it idle a second. Conditioning's getting mildly cold, so that's nice. Mildly, though. All right. Oh, I forgot that we did that, so that's probably why it was kind of messy there for a little bit, but it should be good now. Okay, what were we doing? Checking the oil. We already lost our paper towel. Isn't that amazing how just walking around is enough to put it down and lose it? Yeah. Wipe it off. Put it back down in there. Pull it out again and admire it. How far are we? I think we're still full. Like I said, when the oil's clean, it's kind of hard to tell where exactly we are. So look at it that way, and I think it should have more. And then I look at the back side, and I think it's fine. We might have to let it calm down a while and sit. Because that side looks... I guess the dipstick tube is full, is what our problem is, you know. We pick it up on the slide back. See that slide, I think we need to add some. I think we do. I think we are in the add zone. So I am going to give it a little more. Okay. Yeah, I think I was right for what I was doing. So we'll let that sit a while, and we'll double check it again and make sure that it's where it needs to be after it's had a minute to sit down. There's why I need to get my air conditioning colder, shut off my heater. That makes sense. Yeah, okay, so the front half of the tractor should be done now with that, because we changed that filter. The back half of the tractor's done because we just did that and never used it for anything. So I think we're getting to where stuff can happen here. It needs a bath too, but that's probably not going to happen. So I don't know. We need to grease up all of our articulation stuff here. That's kind of a sloppy mess. Oh, we need to put this back too. I don't really know how that happened. It's one of those where it's tight enough you can't jump it on by hand, so. Huh. Interesting. All right. Well, figure it out. Yeah, this is a sloppy mess too. This was probably the weak point of these first four-wheel drives and why they changed it to a much better setup later. And someday when I got nothing else to do, I need to take all of that out of there and check what kind of situation it's in and possibly make bushings and stuff for it, because you can hear that it's kind of clunky in certain situations when you're driving it. And it does a lot better when you grease it, you know, quite often, and then it won't be as bad. But I'm thinking that that's, we're gonna be going in there at some point, trying to figure that all out. So anyway, that's a thing for another day, but I'll try to get the grease gun now and we can maybe grease this up. I hope I have grease. I didn't think of that. I think I used it all the other day on a job, so that would be sad, but I'll go get the grease gun anyway. All right, let's make a mess. I don't even remember where they all are, so that's good. Let's see here. There's one over here. I usually go till I see something happen. There we go. Ouch. One right here. Now this is a whole heap of affair here because they're all over on this. You got to really search. I don't really know how to get you in on it, the action either. Ooh, there's a plastic tube that I lost whilst we were working on it. Okay. Now this is not a very handy view for you. Let's go here first, because you can see that. This was an update too on the later ones, and then factory recall sort of. They changed the articulation pin from a, I guess like a straight pin they started with, and then they changed it to this, which is like tapered. And underneath this is like a spindle shaft, if you want to think of it that way, that tapers down, and then, yeah. So I would be curious to know if there's any tractors that escaped the update. It's been my experience, though, that there's not very many 4180s out there in use anymore anyway. So. And I can't say as I blame them after that lube pump affair. Yeah, now I'm out of grease. Shoot. Well, halfway again. Gonna have to go get more and finish this, but that's no big deal. It's pretty well, yeah. One grease fitting over there, the other end of the steering thing, and then a couple on the drive shafts. Sadly enough, my drive shafts do not have greasable U-joints, so one of these days they'll probably slingshot apart and we'll have sadness, but until then we'll just keep riding the pony and see what happens. All right, well, did we accomplish it today? I don't know. We got well over an hour worth of footage, so we'll see what that whittles down to when I do my editing magic. But anyway, I think we're gonna call this a video either way. As always, if you enjoy it, give it a thumbs up. It doesn't cost you anything, and it's supposed to help the math and make this work so much better. I don't know. YouTube changed all their rules about a year or two ago, so it's a lot more difficult for people to just become a huge channel. Not that that's necessarily what I'm after, but hey, whatever happens, happens. So hit the thumbs up, leave a comment, tell me whether you liked it or didn't like it or what you want to see next. And that will keep us focused on where we're gonna go. And as always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.